Cheers to Stu for that earlier race. I'm at Oi Toy for half a dozen races over here in France, and it's a 2 mile 3 furlong grade 3 hurdle first. Up today, the Carmarthen Hurdle. It's on the dark side of the top 4, Craig Beck with 80 deaths. Martin Leadham, Chieftain Maker for Derek Hinton, Cortland Slayer, Darren Thompson, Daradan, John Morgan, Free Vegas, Stu Gray, Loophole Rising, David Robertson, Press Pause, Daniel French, Thou Shall Not Kill, Joshua Sutherland, Trumpet Fabric, Derek Hinton, Ace Queen, David Hooley, Another Destiny, Paul Parsons, Copper Comic, Greg Beck with Eyes of the World, Martin Leadham, Pollen Vanessa, Darren Thompson, and Rule of Time. Paul Parsons, a huge field for this, then away and racing, starting out on a bend. Short run to the first flight, which they're all over safely. Eyes of the World having a bit of a lunge at it at the back, but they're all settled down there and racing off towards the second of the 12 flights of hurdles that they're going to take in this one. Loophole Rising and Trumpet Fabric are the two that are disputing the early lead, with Rule of Fame and Daradan next as they get to the second, which they're all safely over. Trumpet Fabric having won the battle to lead, but about to be joined by John Morgan horse Daradan. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. Loophole Rising is in third. Rule of Time 4. Then Copper Comic and Press Pause. The second Derek Hinton horse is the grey Chieftain Maker. In fact, it isn't the grey is the yellow jacketed one. That's Press Pause. Towards the back, another Destiny, just the back marker as they take the third. Again, a mistake, but this time by 80 deaths. Both of mine jumping poorly at the moment, and Trumpet Fabric is about 2 to 3 lengths clear of Daradan in second. Loophole Rising on the inside of Rule of Time, and Chieftain Maker after that one with Press Pause and Copper Comic. Then Pollen Vanessa is next. Cortland Slayer on the dark side, and towards the back 80 deaths and Ace Queen the back two as they get to the fourth, which they're all safely over. Once again, 80 deaths a bit slow at the back. Trumpet Fabric is taking them along as they get to the fifth. They'll all skip over that one nicely. The leader, or Derek Hinton, is a good 4 lengths clear of Stable Companion Chieftain Maker in second. Daradan on the inside is third, then Copper Comic is fourth. The grey Press Pause is next, and on the outside of that one, Cortland Slayer getting a little bit closer. The one widest on the track is on the dark side as they get over the sixth, and that's the midway point in the jumping done. And passing the big screen, and now past the winning post and head off for another circuit of this Paris track, and it's Trumpet Fabric who's leading by about 3 to 4 lengths as they get over the seventh, which they're all safely over. Chieftain Maker is in second, and Copper Comic just gone past him now. Then Daradan, who's just lost his place a little bit. Another Destiny's after that one. And then Ace Queen, Pollen Vanessa is next. Press Pause is one who's quite wide now as they get over the 8th of the 12. Order not changing all that much, although Ace Queen has made a forward move from the back. And Trumpet Fabric from Chieftain Maker. Copper Comic in third. Then another Destiny and Loophole Rising. Press Pause, Ace Queen, Pollen Vanessa being driven up now as well. With Thou Shall Not Kill getting the first mention as they take the 9th of the 12, and the leader was right down on his nose there, and he's not only surrendered the lead, he's surrendered about the first 4 or 5 places, and Cortland Slayer has now gone on. So Cortland Slayer it is, who's got across to the fence on this turn as well, so a good bit of manoeuvring there by the jockey as Cortland Slayer now leads by a length or so from Press Pause in second. Loophole Rising is in third, then Thou Shall Not Kill. Chieftain Maker is next. Ace Queen, Trumpet Fabric trying to get back into it. Copper Comic is still there. Pollen Vanessa still there as well as they get over the third last now. 1 or 2 trying to come through from the back, including Rule of Time, but it's Cortland Slayer who's being pressed now by Press Pause over the second last, and Press Pause has gone on. Press Pause, Chieftain Maker is now coming through the challenge, then Loophole Rising, Pollen Vanessa. Rule of Time continues to make ground on the outside as they head down towards the final flight. It's Press Pause, who's now gone 2 lengths clear. Doesn't look like he's pressing pause at the moment. He's pressing go as he goes past the furlong pole. Over the final flight, slow jump though, and a really good jump by Rule of Time and Ace Queen, and suddenly Press Pause is under pressure. But Press Pause has got enough in the tank, I think. And up towards the line, Press Pause holds on and takes it from Ace Queen. Rule of Time, Another Destiny, Thou Shall Not Kill was never closer than at the finish. And quite a few of them did not get into that race at all. Staying out the back half of the field all the way round. Press Pause, despite a very slow jump at the last. Never really looked in too much danger. And has taken it for Daniel French. Appropriately named as we're in France. Ace Queen second for David Hooley. Rule of Time was third for Paul Parsons, who also took fourth with Another Destiny. And Loophole Rising was the 5th one to finish for David Robertson.